It's Week 8 of the NFL, and we'll see Foye Oluokun, who had a strong showing last week with an 8-tackle game. It's the Jaguars and the Wizards, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
The calendar may say autumn, but temperatures are still pretty sweltering here in North Florida. But the good news, the radar is clear. Still, hydration will be key today at TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Wizards of Louisville taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Alongside my partner Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And going back through the tape, I thought they looked pretty good last week. It was a solid win, a comprehensive win.
Meanwhile, for the visitors, Louisville, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes it actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
Man, Lewis, welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for stopping by to the all-in episode of the Louisville Wizards Cupcake Relocation franchise.
So here's the first drive now for the Jags.
We're on Madden 24. If you missed any of the episodes of the channel, the playlist.
Trevor Lawrence.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Roll, Rocco switch.
Now ETN to start the drive. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got really excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. Loose inside the 30. Travis Etienne. Touchdown. Jaguars. Travis Etienne with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jaguars go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the Red Rifle. From TCU, it's Andy Dalton.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, our team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
And
Look at that great run.
Close to the 40 at the 39. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. We often poke a little fun at running backs past the age of 30. Oh, they're getting old, they can't run anymore. Well, he's showing past the age of 30, you can still have some nice runs like that.
You certainly can, and I think that we're starting to expand our definition of old running back. Because it used to be as soon as they hit 30, we want to get rid of these guys and go to the younger guys. But now that the guys are taking such great care of themselves, as you pointed out, you can still get explosive runs at any age.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 41 yards rushing so far, and this is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen
Only
still
a couple yards there by Kamara this time around.
They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
You look at this Jaguar defense. They were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. This defense for the Jags, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also,
there are 55 yards already.
Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Trayvon Walker able to record his 5th sack of the season. This has been a good lunch down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14.
93, 52, 93, 44, 44. There you go.
Dalton here from the gun. That one complete. It's tanked down. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. Nothing flashy there. The slant to the slot.
All the frustration for the defensive guys because it's a quick play. And you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch. And then he's able to absorb the contact.
He's got him in. Complete. And it's caught. Touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Wizards respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. That's one of those long drives where not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense, too.
That's a great point because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments, trying to figure things out, but they'll do so fatigued.
Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point.
Kick is up, it is
it's
good.
Up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. In pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 7-7, our score after 1. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football. As they've got it with 2nd down and less than a yard. Draw play, ETN. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like a spot right
ETN
at the 50.
Gets the ball.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with it.
He's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
And he will find Ridley on the right side. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 21-yard line.
Now Lawrence. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And Kirk is going to have the Jaguars 1st down. That's a tackle made at the 15-yard line.
That's good.
Running out of the gun with ETN. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
ETN just running it up here.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. Lawrence.
Incomplete.
Quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Hicks on the coverage.
But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Jaguars. Calvin Ridley, his 1st touchdown Jaguars have taken the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. And the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the second quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw
Here we
play
go
action
now.
off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield and get the ball in his hands in open space.
And he works free.
Nice catch by
Pass
Hutchinson.
midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Give him 32 yards as we inch our way to the 2-minute warning. Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. Being chased out left.
Incomplete. Flag is down.
But a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off.
What?
Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
Dalton goes down hard.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Blitz came there from the inside, and there just wasn't much resistance.
No, not at all. That means that defensively, they timed it up perfectly and matched up perfectly. They drew all the blockers to the other guys.
Incomplete, intended for Dell.
Back to the quarterback, and you know what a free runner turns into? A free hitter. I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
But now an audible here into something else. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Wow, flag is down,
but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a 1st down. Yeah, we saw that from up here, CD. A tug on the face mask, and the flag comes out.
And we saw that last week they had some defensive miscues like that, and they told us that they had worked hard on it in practice and thought they had it all cleaned up. But obviously the message hasn't really sunk in.
So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10. Here's Dalton.
Great catch.
First tight end on the corner. It's complete.
Great catch.
23 yards, the final tally.
It's a nice zone breaker right there. Take the tight end, move him out to the slot, then have him run a corner route versus the zone coverage, which means he's going to be behind the shout.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. To throw here, Dalton. Looking middle, and that's complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. 3rd down, a shot here for Dalton. These guys running back out of the backfield. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw.
Incomplete.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I've seen from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And it'll be Dalton again. Touchdown! A great effort there. As the first half is winding down. And the Wizards have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
Farley with his 2nd touchdown of the day.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Fairbairn set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now Lawrence on first down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. A short throw to Ingram. And he is down at the 48.
There we go. It's a halftime.
Started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside
Here we go,
Charles
folks.
Davis.
Second half is ready.
Set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half,
Kamara couldn't get much out of that. 5 yards is what he gets.
Hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Out of the gun, it's Dalton. And his throw is
Incomplete, intended for Kamara.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't get that done on that play.
That was a great catch there.
Get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Good job by Tank Dell.
Way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. Dalton, first and 10. Out to his left.
Incomplete.
That nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
This will be Dalton again.
Incomplete.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Anytime the ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Dalton.
Incomplete again, intended for Xavier Hutchinson.
Giving credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they?
The Jaguars.
Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw here taken in by Ingram. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Give it to ETN. Oh, fudge me.
Well, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
That's good. for the Jaguars.
Lawrence will throw. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
At the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
A short throw to Ingram. Catch number 44 on the year. It's a first down. Was that a design pass or what was
The
it?
Jaguars driving.
Play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
Lawrence, a short throw there to Strange. And out of bounds right around the 20. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
ETN up the middle. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 50 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
That ends the third quarter. We're tied at 14.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get back now in Jacksonville. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
11. Here we go.
Now Lawrence to throw. Touchdown, Jaguars! Evan Ingram from 3 yards out. And the Jaguars have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. The extra point now coming from Myers. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And Evan Ingram able to finish it off with a touchdown reception.
ETN running all over the freaking defense.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
What a great
And
run
good
back
starting
by
field
Fargo.
position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. So here's Louisville set to take over on offense. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to
Kamara does a
midfield.
great job running the football.
15
Gets a
yards
good
is the
first down
pickup
there.
there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Staying on the ground on first with Camaro. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Dalton sets up play action. Throwing left side, it's complete. And a huge play that time. And even 40 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact
Great
that
catch
he's
there.
had here in the
Great
first
pass
half of the
as well.
season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Try to pound it in, Camaro. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
Touchdown. Kamara's in.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Alvin Kamara with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Wizards are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And we are tied here in the fourth
2:50
quarter.
left to play here in the
drive summary
regulation.
5 plays. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's
And
away.
he's going to take a knee.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. They'll start on the ground. ETN. And a really good show
ETN
of
is
force
just
there as he gets through for
tearing
4
us up.
tough yards.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play action game or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls. I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the fourth quarter. They
made a warning.
understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 40.
Secondary just having all kinds of trouble with these receivers.
Right now, still able to work the middle of the field, but you know
Here we go.
later, they're going to have to stop the clock.
Here's Lawrence.
Incomplete.
Middle, and it's incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like having there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions.
Oh, man, that was a great catch.
Even harder because they expect it as well. But he picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. ETN fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. They'll try to run with ETN. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they would have loved to have scored a touchdown there, but this still sets them up for a game-winning field goal attempt.
3rd down and goal coming up here.
Hey, go, go! Go, go!
They'll try to run with ETN.
Time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a
Kick
question
is up. It is
who
good.
can wear down who. And that's
So we
excellent
need
to
a
put
miracle
drive
here.
together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Louisville offense back out now. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys
That's
down.
it, folks. This game is over.
Figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically,
This game is
one guy
over.
makes a big play, and that can help change
Great
things.
game.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
Jaguars wanted it more,
Well, it
folks.
took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before.
Jaguars
Couple
wanted it more,
laterals, maybe
folks.
some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for Jacksonville, the victory means they'll up their mark to 5-3 on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Louisville, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
So there you have it, folks. That there was a real heartbreaker. We really had it going until ETN and Trevor Lawrence just passed all over the secondary. Well, off the red carpet, Matthews has arrived, folks. So 4-4. And next week we'll be against the Broncos, who come in. Broncos come in at let's see what the Broncos come in at. Broncos come in at 2-5. So should be interesting. It should be interesting to see what happens. We are home. We will be playing, like I said, at home. So it should be pretty good. Folks, if you're new, scratch the claw marks on the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, sniff and bot into the bell icon, become part of the notification squad. Do not forget to put a like to the video. It's much appreciated. Remember, always stay hungry. Hungry like the wolf. I am out.